Okay, so welcome everybody. So today we're going to talk about the White Lantern abilities from the new Power Ring. So starting off, there's 4 levels to level this up. When you initially start, you're granted the first 2 abilities of Scintillating Blast and Luminous Beam. Then when you go to level 2, you get Brilliant Chains. And then when you get to level 4, you get the Radiant Nova and the Shield. So it does take Nth Metal, and the breakthroughs are 100%. So it's pretty simple, and then you just equip it. Now, the 5 extra moves that you're granted are, as I stated before, but let's start with the Scintillating Blast. So that is the AoE attack, and that attack is it's quick to use. It's a very short cooldown. It's a spammable attack. Activates your Omega pretty quickly. The damage is actually quite nice. In a video that I'll rant about later, it's better than any of Fire's spammable moves. So it's actually a really great attack. As you've seen the damage, it was doing about 6 million damage for the 10 seconds if you just spam that move. So it's very good move. Something to add to that I'm going to add to my secondary loadout for sure. So moving past that, the next ability that is activated is the Luminous Beam, and the Luminous Beam is the single target move, where it's a pure single target move, so there's no splash damage. If the enemy is above 75%, it does do more damage, and it also is a taunt in tank roll. So it definitely is a good ability. It gives great damage. It was doing in the mid 100,000s, about 500,000, somewhere in that range. So it's a good attack. In 10 seconds, you can technically get 2 off, but it's not probable that you'll be getting 2 off in that time frame just because of the cooldown on it. So especially when I posted in there that it's not what was the exact wording that I use? Practical. It's not practical to spam some of these moves continuously. So, but this is a good attack for a taunt. Every time I taunted Black Hand, even when he was, focus on another character, he would always turn around and attack me or chase after me. So I'm going to do some more testing with that, but for a single target taunt, I personally prefer it over Fireball. So the next ability that you unlock when you unlock level 2 is the Brilliant Chains. So the Brilliant Chains is the controller debuff, and it fires chains at the ads. It is an AoE move as well. The range on that is it's not that bad, and all the moves in the power set except for the 2 of the moves is extremely mobile, so you can use them while running and you'll be able to cast them. So it's pretty nice what they did with this power set. But Brilliant Change is also another really good move just in damage. I wrote that it's not practical to spam that, but if you did spam that, you're getting about 2 million in damage. So it's not really a spammable move, but it is a move that you probably can use and complement to something else. It may be better just for debuff purposes. Something to really test further as we get more comfortable with this power set. Now after that, we have Radiant Nova, and Radiant Nova is the melee move. So it's strictly melee. You're not going to use this move unless you're a melee DPS because you're not going to get the most damage from it. It knocks down the ads in the area next to you, and the damage it's okay. For battle tanking purposes, I think it's a decent move. It definitely could be a second loadout ability. Aside from that, I really wouldn't use it on other loadouts. Now maybe some melee DPSs may be able to incorporate that, but it's something that you would have to test for yourself, see something that you like. Now when you use the Radiant Nova with a shield, it doesn't just knock down the enemies, it knocks them down and pushes them back at the same time. So that could be a little bit difficult depending on, how you're CCing the ads, because you push them away from you, which pushes them away from being grouped up for, better damage. So in theory, it's great. In practicality, it's not that great. And lastly, we have the life shield. So for me, being a fire player and a fire tank, we have immolation, and immolation does it absorbs 35% of the damage that you receive, and it's not that great. And life shield, when life shield breaks, it heals you, and the healing heals about just life shield by itself without anything additional. It was healing for about 33% was the average. So I got some 33s, 35s, some 40s, and 41. So about 30-ish% of the damage that was taken, which is pretty great. After your shield is damaged, or if you pop it in a oh no moment and you pop your shield, you'll get healed after it, and it's really beneficial. That paired with Pages of the Black, I got some really great heals from that. And this was just base without any artifacts or anything like that, just base. And the one artifact I tried, which was Pages of the Black. So this shield, in my opinion, is top tier. Definitely one that I'm going to include in my rotation. So if you're using a shield, or if you're wondering what to add to a secondary loadout, having this shield in conjunction with everything else, it's just going to make you stay alive longer and be more beneficial to the group. So I think this is a move that everyone could add. Now, for the most part, this is what we have with this new update that the devs have given to us. Personally, I'm a fan of what the devs have done so far. They didn't give us things the way that we wanted to have them, but the things that they did implement, I think they were implemented well. This new augment, giving us a new power set, I'm a huge fan of it. And they're doing another one. We're getting a Blue Lantern ring in about little less than 3 weeks. So we'll be back to test that out and see what we got. But I say, everyone, if you're watching this, complete the event. Buying it out, you don't need to buy it out. You can take your time and really, complete the event at your leisure, and then take the time to learn the abilities, because they'll be here. But I do believe everyone should, if you're playing, try to complete this event, because this is definitely just beneficial to everybody. These additional powers, you'll find at least one that you can add to your secondary loadout, aside from the shield, in my opinion. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and just stay tuned and watch what we do, and let's hope that the devs just keep on pushing out this great content. So thank everybody for watching, and have a good one.